intertwine. Nazo strength, like a storm that cannot be tamed. Starline's intellect in the Isles of Infamy named. Hello everyone, Nazo the Hedgehog here, and welcome to more Trails of Cold Steel 4. I do have people here, so sign in.
Yeah, this is Susker signing in.
This is Shadebolt.
This is YouTube signing in.
But anyway, how have you been, Oscar? It's been quite a while since we've seen you.
Work's been tight.
Well, after that whole New Year's Eve party, yeah, I'm pretty sure, New Year's Eve? That was a month ago. It's almost Valentine's Day.
Yes.
I hope everyone's ready for, because, speaking of Valentine's Day, that's when the, second Daybreak, portal will be open. So we don't know. I don't know when we'll be exploring that because we haven't even explored the first portal for the first game. We haven't even finished this game, and then we have a game after this before Daybreak. So, oh boy. Oh yeah, and I found out that the third game is also gonna be coming out, but the third game is only out for Japan. So even if let's say the game comes out in Japan, then us here in the West have to wait 3 years.
Dandy for you.
Well, from the research I've done, it's mainly because of the fact that it takes a long time to change to vocalize, to English. You gotta hire the voice actors, then they gotta record their lines, and then you gotta edit the lines into the game to make it make sense, and then you gotta animate. A lot of work. So I can see why it takes and that's especially with this type of game, depends on it. They need to do the end quotes and the interactions and all that stuff, so no wonder it takes a while for West. And I'm pretty sure it's not just this franchise. I'm pretty sure it's like for every Japanese game that comes to the West. Good point. I just know that Trails is the most guilty for it.
It is.
So, Nazo told me that you work at a hotel.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I'm nothing but a mere bartender at the hotel.
Oh, well. Oh, so you're like, what's, because I run a restaurant myself called the Cozy Corner, but I'm the main boss, so I pretty much make sure everything runs fine.
Yeah, well, I'm just the main bartender. I'm no boss. The boss downstairs isn't exactly that pleasant.
I always treat my employees fair, even though that sometimes, yes, they might cause a little trouble with the customers, but the Cozy Corner is mainly for, like, it's supposed to be like a second home for people. It's supposed to be like like we look out for each other, for like family, like a place for people that could come in and relax, have good food, and if people want to have their kid there for the day, there is a playground. There's a bunch of different locations that have different things. So.
Okay, I walk right in. Okay, well, that's one way to do it.
Well, I first came across the place when one day when I was coming back from my doctor's appointment, and I came across a abandoned building, and I asked Voltex and Scourge about it, because again, they're the ones that run the kingdom, so I have to make sure that I'm, that one, I get permission before I start rebuilding an entire building. So it took a while, but it's coming along nice.
I find that entertaining.
Well, it took a while. I mean, it wasn't a quick build. It took about 6 months before everything was running fine. Yeah, it took him quite a while. Again, I wasn't really a part of it because I was off doing, trying to make sure that everything was running fine, making sure there wasn't any enemies trying to attack.
Yeah, don't need that.
But yeah, hopefully everyone is enjoying themselves at the Cozy Corner. We have 5 locations open. Five different locations because the kingdom's pretty big, so we decided to make it easier on the customers to have different locations. That way, they don't have to come and travel so far for just one location. If they want, like, different, if they live pretty far out, that way they can have a Cozy Corner, nearby. That way they don't have to travel so far.
Cozy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I will most likely, for a while, be the one. Nazo's technically still playing the game, but you guys won't be seeing him for a while because he's gotta fulfill his last punishment before the rest of the family will take him back.
Yeah, I heard there was a bit of a controversy.
Yeah, short version, he lied to me and Voltex for the past 18 years. We didn't know about each other's existence, and some other things that we found out about, and he pretty much broke the family up. He abandoned me when I was a kid, shortly after I was born. So before me and Voltex decide to agree to forgive him and stuff like that, we had to make sure that he learned his lesson and punishment, and have him go through different punishments, and this is the last one that he's got to go through. Again, I haven't talked to him for how long, but it might be I know it's going to be a while. And again, we had to ask Mewtwo if he would be willing to go through the punishment, because when you have a someone part of a punishment, you gotta make sure that the person that is willing to help before you fulfill it.
Clearly he's willing.
Well, originally those two, they were supposed to be married. They were supposed to be married by now, but things kept happening and they haven't gotten married yet. And since we told him about what Nazo did, yeah, he was willing to help because of the whole thing about I mean, how would you feel if your fiance pretty much lied to your soon-to-be in-laws their whole life?
Enraged?
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much, and the hardest part was to find someone to get him in there. So we had to get someone to fight him to do it. And the only one that we could think of is his evil self. And oh boy, going through talking to him is no fun at all.
I would imagine that.
But yeah, he only agreed to, because of the whole fighting, he didn't agree to actually throw him in there, but that's just how it ended up. So it pretty much just worked to our advantage, because we just told them that we have a plan and that you can fight your good self and stuff like that. We didn't tell him about the fact that he has to throw Nazo inside, but normally I wouldn't be here, but my job is to make sure that Nazo doesn't get out until the time is right. So I'm pretty much his blocking point. Because if I wasn't here, yeah, he could get out.
Nice. You got some real skills, girl. See? I'll leave everything from here to you. The rest of you as well. Give the my regards. He will. Alongside
Oops.
no less.
Looks like the body hit the floor.
Well, we're also trying to make sure that Mewtwo stays comfortable because of the fact that he's willing to actually help us out with the problem, so...
He looks comfortable to me.
Well, that's good, because he's supposed to be. Hopefully, Nazo will learn his lesson, so they can actually finally get married, because they were supposed to get married a long time ago. But again, Nazo screwed up, and because of that, it pretty much delayed the wedding.
Typical.
Sick. Now, bring it on. Instant flash. Now. Illuminate. All right.
Oh, I just got a text. Got a text from Scourge saying that Nazo's got to be in there at least until at least for a month.
Yeah. Gonna have to step up our game for this one.
You serious? Yep. And when I'm not around, Scourge is going to take over and make sure that... And then we might have Voltex help as well, just in case if Scourge is busy, but... There will be someone that will be making sure that you do your full time. Is he? I'm not sure. Can he handle a full month?
Yes.
Right now, with how he feels, probably even longer. We're trying to make sure that he stays calm because, the last thing we need is him being enraged and destroying everything.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't want to be around to see.
That's why we're pretty much making sure that he's comfortable, whatever he needs, until Nazo is out, and apparently it's going to be a month. So. But I will say that I could see why Nazo actually enjoyed sitting on Mewtwo. It was it's comfortable, but it's not something I would. I prefer my office chair, but I'm willing to do my part. Well, my office chair for my office at the Cozy Corner, it was handmade. It was it's leather, so it's pretty nice. But again, I'm willing to do my part in it. Well, at least we're getting action in this part. Well, that is true, because most of the time you guys don't get really much action in this, do you guys?
No.
No, it's mainly dialogue heavy. Well, maybe because you guys are getting towards the end of the game. Yeah, they're probably giving us some fights to prepare us for the rivalries, because that would probably be the best thing, you know, instead of, oh, guess what, rivalries, we're just going to throw you into... We're not going to prepare you. We're just going to throw you into rivalries and have you have a boss rush. Oh, that guy again. I hope you guys are ready. Looks like we gotta have another fight. Clearly.
Fight. Love a good fight.
I kind of feel bad for Fee, though, because if you think about it, she just took down one of her family members, and now she has to take down the other one? Trust me, it gets worse. Oh yeah, did you guys see the vote so far? It looks like Scourge is winning. I didn't know you guys were doing a poll. Yeah. Scourge decided to rerun for the ruler of the universe, and apparently he's winning. But Starline's like right behind him, so it could go either way. Oh boy. I wonder how that would go if Scourge actually lost. Okay, that move's useful. Oh god, why do we have to... Oh, here we go again. I can't wait until we get done with this game so you can stop complaining about Crow. I just hope that he's not in the next one. Don't jinx yourself there, Nazo. He might be. Ugh. Ooh, that's a nice. Okay, it does the same damage though, so I don't know if we're gonna keep the same doing that or doing the Azure Cleaver. Just make sure you don't die because yeah, you'll have to start over. I've got items, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, camera angle. That was a horrible camera angle. Okay, why is he... Does he have a dark side as well? I don't know. I haven't... The only ones I've played is Cold Steel 1, 2, and 3, and now 4. I know that he's in the Crossbell games though. You should probably play the Crossbell games to find out. Well, that's if I could actually afford them. Oh, we all leveled up.
showing me I was mistaken. Go. The boss. Warzer, Ombre. I leave the rest to you.
Okay, so we got him done. So it looks like we're gonna have another fight coming up. Oh boy. This has got to be a test. I mean, why else would they make us fight all these people? But I guess we'll find out next time. Why don't you guys sign off?
It was Tusker signing off. And this is Mewtwo signing off.
This is Shadebolt signing off. And this is Nazo signing off. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me. And I will see you guys next time for more Trails of Cold Steel. Goodbye, everyone. You think I'm gonna go down that easily? Well, how did you get this strong?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Well, I'm not losing to you this time. What? What? This time you're gonna finish your punishment, Nazo. Great. Just perfect.